And tonight, Gardner is still in the spotlight with accusations of out-of-control caseloads and a toxic work environment that's driving prosecutors to exhaustion and even medical emergencies.
These are among the reasons Missouri's Attorney General says Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner cannot keep enough prosecutors employed and needs to be removed from office. Tonight, our I-Team's Christine Byers sits down with two former attorneys in her office who say they saw it coming.
Once a prosecutor joins the St. Louis Circuit Attorney's office, their names are listed outside the entrance. So are the dates they left. We talked to two of those former employees after the Missouri Attorney General filed new accusations against their old boss. Yelling at assistant circuit attorneys, failing to train, mentor, or supervise assistant circuit attorneys, remaining in her office with the door closed. I mean, does all of that sound accurate to you in your experience?
That is absolutely an accurate statement, without question.
They were willing to be interviewed as long as we concealed their identities. One of them is no longer in St. Louis, working at a different prosecutor's office. The other is now trying a case against Circuit Attorney Kim Gardner's office. Why did you leave?
Because working in a toxic environment isn't healthy.
In the 122 new pages Missouri Attorney General Andrew Bailey filed against Gardner this week, he says between 2017 and 2020, she either fired or accepted the resignations of at least 85 assistant circuit attorneys. Data from the city comptroller's office shows Gardner's office paid about $5 million in salaries in fiscal year 2017, her first year in office. That number dropped to $2.7 million in fiscal year 2022.
As a result of many attorneys leaving, the caseloads have grown and grown and grown.
Bailey alleges the caseloads have led to exhaustion and medical emergencies among some assistant prosecutors.
It's just unmanageable. It's untenable. You can't do it. One murder case alone requires an attorney to put forth at least 100 hours of time to handle it in all the different moving parts. If you have 30, 40 of those cases, it's impossible to do.
Gardner has until March 31st to respond to Bailey's most recent allegations. But Gardner did speak at a press conference days after Bailey filed the rare legal petition to remove her.
We're going to fight very hard for justice in spite of the vitriol, the hate, the racist attacks.
Do you think that this is all racially motivated, all politically motivated, that there's no truth to any of this?
No, I find that to be just a lazy argument. The reality is the numbers speak for themselves.
There are real people in the city of St. Louis who are getting really hurt. Defendants whose rights are not being respected in order to, who are not getting their due process rights. Victims who are not having their attackers brought to justice. Violent crimes that are happening that don't have to happen.
For the I-Team, Christine Byers, 5 on your side.
Late tonight, Gardner's office responded to the I-Team writing, "Our office is reviewing the amended petition. We will issue a full response at the appropriate time. Our office cannot comment on personnel issues." The I-Team also spoke to 4 other former assistant circuit attorneys. You can read the newest court filings and their reactions at ksdk.com.
New information